me a moment to declare my love. Can I tell you what's on my mind? Can I get a chance to let you know you're my heart's desire, and I love you so? Will you stay right here, yeah? Or will you run away if I tell you what's on my mind? I know we're more than friends if I tell you, but less than love. This is not the end. There's much more to discover. Promise to stay. Will you promise to never leave? If I tell you what's on my mind, can I let you see the real me? Will you hang around or will you break free? Will you break free? I just need to know. Will you let me go? If I tell you what's on my mind, I know the day will come when I let you go. The love I have for you will really grow. Promise to stay, promise to never leave. Baby, it's you and me forever, yeah. Ooh, can I tell you, baby? Can I let you know? Ooh, can I let you know? That I'm digging your skin, and I'm feeling your mood. Can I tell you? Can I tell you? I wanna let you know. Good morning and welcome back. I'm Teddy and you are listening to MessyMocha. So go ahead, grab your cup and let's sip this morning mocha up. There we go. A little different appearance of the cup of coffee this morning in black and white. I love black and white. I've just always loved black and white films, black and white, pictures. Of course, I like color too. And I have been thinking about, but it is my signature, for my thumbnails, how can I make them stand out? Well, one of the ways that I used to do it is I would put writing between my avatar, and that stood out, and I had it in white, and then I think I popped out one line in yellow, something like that. I'll have to look back at my thumbnails. But for me, it's always been like, simple, quiet, clean lines. I've just always been that way. So, good morning. Good morning. It is Wednesday. What's on your mind? That song was called What's on My Mind. But what's on your mind this morning? I'm going to read through the 5 things, take a look at this morning's news, maybe a little music. I hope you enjoyed last night. I will be, working on that to make things even more improved. I'll just say that. So again, last night we took a look at or listened to what would have been some excerpts or monologue from the Surviving Nosy Whole Life videos, and along with artificial intelligence, we gave commentary.
Mm-hmm. We, artificial intelligence. At least I read from some and gave my own impression. Okay. So, again, if you want to reach out to me, you can do so by emailing at unwinewithteddy at gmail.com. Let me take a look at the comments real quick. Shout out to the mom. And you enjoyed it, baby Juju. Good morning. My moderator said you enjoyed it. Good morning. Glad you enjoyed it. June Mug says, good morning, Teddy, Grizzlies, and Honey Bears. Yes, to all of those. Maybe you are listening from work. At home, we are live right now on X and Facebook. But everyone is over here, just a handful. All right, so let's get on with this. And maybe I can wrap it up by 10 o'clock because I do have a few things I need to get done before noon. All right. So tell me what's on your mind. Hang on. Make sure the music, if I have any on, is super low. Mhm. All right. Sorry, that was my coffee cup. I pull it up. I did. Let's start with some wildfires that are raging in the southern New Jersey. I didn't know. These wildfires, they've expanded to 8,500 acres. That was on Tuesday, according to the New Jersey Forest Fire Service. The blaze started in Greenwood Forest Wildlife Management Area of Ocean County yesterday morning. I wonder what started these fires. The fire has already burned several businesses and is currently threatening another 1,320 structures. As the thick black clouds filled the sky, worsening air qualities, authorities ordered more than 3,000 evacuations. Numerous roads were closed, including a portion of the Garden State Parkway, the state's main artery. Power outages have also left more than 25,000 customers in the dark. So if you are out in the New Jersey area, just be aware of the closures that you may run into. So far, only 10% of the wildfire has been contained. The cause of the blaze is under investigation. When I think of wildfires, I always think about California. Yeah, is known for wildfires. Himalayas attack. The Indian Army Corps is searching for the people responsible for a deadly attack on sightseers in the disputed Himalayan region of Jammu and Kashmir on Tuesday. Gunmen killed at least 26 people and injured a dozen others in the popular tourist destination, which is located in the mountainous Anand district. It was one of the region's worst assaults on civilians in years. A little-known militant group, the Resistance Front, claimed responsibility, but it has not provided evidence, and CNN could not independently verify its claim. I was just thinking, if we travel and you become a tourist in a foreign country, um, we just have to be aware of our surroundings and where we, vacation to, especially when there are, quote unquote groups. So always check the State Department before you travel. Okay. Speaking of State Department, a reorganization of the State Department will eliminate 132 domestic offices and cut around 700 federal workers. Secretary of State Marco Rubio rolled out the first stage of the effort on Tuesday, according to senior State Department officials and documents. The agency says the changes are necessary to maintain its efficiency and relevance, with a senior official calling the current department organization chart bloated. So, again, more cuts to federal workers. The changes are in addition to the Trump administration's efforts to dissolve the U.S. Agency for International Development. That's the USAID, which has historically functioned as an independent unit with oversight from Congress and the State Department. Fraught with, poverty and hunger around the world, until Rubio was appointed its new administrator. Now, nearly all foreign aid has been frozen. Thousands of USAID employees are out of work, and billions of dollars in contracts have been canceled. Fewer than 900 USAID employees remain on staff. Some of those cuts, by the way, have been frozen in some judges have put a halt to some very important, let's just say, departmental cuts. On to the economy. The International Monetary Fund issued a stark warning about President Trump's unpredictable tariff policy and countermeasures by American trading partners. If the situation persists, U.S. prosperity will suffer, and so will the global economy. In its latest World Economic Outlook report, the IMF forecasts that global economic growth will slow to 2.8% in 2025, down from 3.3% last year and significantly below the historical average. The U.S. economy is only expected to grow 1.8% this year, compared with 2.8% in 2024. The IMF isn't the only sounding alarm bells out there. U.S. financial markets are also revealing how escalating trade war is making America an unsafe place to invest. So offshore dollars or other overseas investments, which, can in and of themselves, they can be risky. So if you invest in foreign, trade, stocks, other investments, I've always considered those to be higher risk, especially if I don't know about the companies, but I have, a conservative, I would say a conservative investor. That's my profile. The Dow Jones Industrial Average dropped 9.1% in the first 3 weeks of April, the index's worst performance for an April since 1932. I don't even want to think about how much, if you look at your portfolio every moment, every day, right now it can just, and it's hard not to, but just have to be in it for the long haul. Mhm. And then finally, as the U.S. fertility rate hovers near a record low, the Trump administration is keen for more women to have babies. A report from the CDC showed that about 3.6 million babies were born in the U.S. last year. The fertility rate was highest among women in their early 30s, while teen births and births among women in their early 20s declined to new lows. Many factors could be contributing to the decision not to have a child, including, socioeconomic circumstances, a maternal health care crisis, less access to family planning services, climate change concerns, and a shaky economy. Although Trump has called for a baby boom and described himself as the father of IVF, federal programs focused on reproductive health also have taken a heavy hit from the Department of Government Efficiency. Programs focus on abortion surveillance, contraception guidelines, IVF surveillance, and pregnancy risk assessments were particularly affected by these changes. So we need more babies, according to President Trump. It's down. It's declined, especially for women in their 20s, to a new all-time low. Again, a lot of things contributed to that. All right. Yes, Junebug says, interesting. It is. When you look at some of these statistics, is it, let me just make sure, is it Japan or is it China? So let's just look on the web. Yes, it is Japan. This was in the AP News, Associated Press. Japan unveils proposal to promote marriage and raise the birth rate. Let's see, when did this article? That was a couple of years ago. I wonder how that's gone. Yeah. I'm just skimming through it, just the first couple of short sentences and paragraphs. So Japan's population of more than 125 million than at the time has been declining for 15 years and is projected to fall below 87 million by 2060. A shrinking and aging population has huge implications for the economy and for the national security as the country fortifies its military to counter China's increasingly assertive territorial ambition. And of course, the country has to look at its own national, security. And the threat from China. I wonder if one of the reasons Trump might be thinking about that is because, in how to say, to attract more young men and women to the armed services, it's increased a little bit more recruiting. But for now, there is no draft. It's all a voluntary armed services. Here, you can email me at unwinewithteddy@gmail.com. It is 9:51. Why don't I play a little bit of music, check my email, and I'll be back.
How can I get through to you? Oh, tell me. How can I get through to you? How can I get through to you? How can I get through to you? Need to know. How can I get through to you? When I turn up, you get going. At every stop, baby, oh, it's showing. If I should stay, you find a reason to leave. When I'm busy, that's the time you are free. Just tell me, what should I do? How can I get how can I get through? How can I get through? Tell me, baby, please. How can I get through? Can I get through to you? How can I get through? With every step you take to, I keep reaching out to you. If I go left, then you turn to the right. I'm walking in darkness. Bring me into the light. Just why can't you give me a chance? You keep running away from me. You keep running away from me. Yeah, baby. Ooh, baby. Woo! How can I get through to you? How can I get through to you? I Don't be sad, don't be lonely. Don't you know that I love you only? Just be mine, and I'll be yours forevermore. Don't shed a tear, don't hang your head and cry. For no, we can make it. We can make it if we try. Just be mine, and I'll be yours forevermore. Let's stick together, and you'll see. Come rain or come shine, you'll be happy with me. So just be mine, and I'll be yours forevermore. Don't be afraid, don't be in doubt. Tell you, baby, let's go out. Just be mine, and I'll be yours forevermore. Forevermore, baby. Just be mine, I tell you. I'll be yours forevermore. Ooh, just be mine. Just be mine. Just be mine. Ooh, I'll be yours forevermore. Ooh, come on, baby. Yeah, we can make it.
Just Be Mine. That was sound like a pretty old song, or maybe from. It kind of reminds me. Oh gosh, well, you guys know how old I am. All right, of I don't know, maybe sounds from. I guess you could have to. I have to say, like when they played, like we play music now, and we call music that we hear that was played, let's say in the 80s and 90s, like old music. That's, when you listen to it. So when I was, much younger, and I heard maybe like sounds from the 50s or the 60s, I thought that was old music. Yeah, that's kind of what it sounded like. Anyway, it's time to say goodbye. It is 9:59, approaching 10 o'clock on this hump day. Biggest bear hugs go out to all the grizzlies and the honeybears. Don't forget to hit the like if you care to on your way out. Email me, join me later when I come back sometime this evening, and I'll try, like I did last night, to come back a little earlier, within the 9 o'clock time frame. Okay. But that's going to do it for me. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm Teddy. Have a great morning.
I will never leave you in the pouring rain. And no matter what we go through, love will still remain. So do what you want, baby. You and me in the sun. Know that I still be here when the day is done. So come a little bit closer, and I'll tell you what I feel inside. You know I'm gonna wait on you. I'm gonna wait on you. You know I'm gonna wait on you. Yes, I'm gonna wait on you. No one's gonna love you like I do. So glad that I found you. You're the missing piece, the last piece of the puzzle. I'm finally at ease. So when times are rough and the promises we make just seem so hollow and free, and we're about to break, we have to remind ourselves, 'cause we know how we feel inside. You know I'm gonna wait on you. Ain't over till it's over. I'm gonna wait on you. I'm gonna love it till it's gone. You know I'm gonna wait on you. And the weight that's on your shoulder, I'm gonna carry that for you. So hear me when I say, no one's gonna love you like I do. I'm gonna wait on you. I'm gonna wait on you. I'm gonna wait on you. You know I'm gonna wait on you. And the weight that's on your shoulder, yes, I'm gonna carry that for you. So hear me when I say, no one's gonna love you like I do.